Hey, this is for support people and caregivers of those who are neurodivergent and not those who are actually neurodivergent themselves. Um, because this is going to be centered on the caregivers rather than the person, or in my case, the child. I just need to say this. We have a 504 for one of my kids, and I just need it documented the amount of time it takes me every fucking school year. Once every few weeks or so. The amount of emotional labor it takes to advocate and continue to advocate for my kid to get the services that she is already supposed to be getting. And to constantly have to remind teachers in a diplomatic, because I'm a 4-6, way, that my child is not going to learn if you're just doing online education, online learning, just like during the plague. If that's like the classroom expectations, if there's no paper anymore, can I just fucking pull her out now? Because the game is already over. We're already done. I'm sorry that my kid and that I as a parent cannot I can't fucking work with Google Classroom. I have to be able to have the paper in my hand so that when she can't even pronounce the goddamn words right, I can divide it up on the paper. And I can draw pictures on the paper. And because she does all that, she can do that too. And my high school kids are nothing is in paper anymore. And my one child that this is about is in middle school, and I'm just fucking horrified. I really just want to say I'm done. I'm just done with this already, because I know what's going to happen. It's what is already happening, and we're day 10 into school? I just... She what is it called? She has visual processing disorder, severe. And I wish I could say she was visually disabled, but I guess it's not an official diagnosis or something, even though it was in her psych evaluation. And so it's just so fucking hard. I feel like her life is going to be so fucking hard. And she's younger, she's in middle school, she's not able to fully advocate for herself for this. And I don't want to be that mom who's all up in her business and the teacher's business and everybody else's business. And so, I don't want to feel like I'm constantly having to hold her hand through this to advocate for education the way my daughter can actually receive it. That's the thing. She can't learn in the way that the classroom is trying to get her to learn. And I don't know what else to say or do about that. I'm done. I write a newsletter to the teachers before each school year so they know what they're getting into, so they know how to support my kid, so that she's not just a 504 piece of paper, but so that, you know, she's like a real human, and you can know her awesomeness because you can know her awesomeness divorced from what she gives you at school, because she's like already defeated. Like, why even try? I just can't imagine doing this through high school, being involved at the level that I'm involved in through high school, and like, how is she gonna fucking go to college? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully this means something to someone, and even if it doesn't, dear child, you're so fucking worth it. And I know that I'm frustrated and crying, and sometimes I feel hopeless. I'm sure that is nothing to the level that you experience it. And I'm so sorry that you have to be in a system, that you have to go to this fucking building every day and feel these feelings. I cannot imagine existing like this every day. My schooling was awesome. I had no problems in school. But I cannot imagine as a kid trying to make it through middle school feeling as hopeless as I do, like right now. I just can't. I can't imagine it. So I'm really sorry that I feel like I have no choices for you to get you out of it. And to make your daily life less miserable. If only everybody could just read you books all day. My youngest kid is 11, but I still read to them at night before bed. Like little kid books, because that's what I do. Because, like, so much of what I do during the day is, like, not good enough. And at least that's, like, one thing I can do for my kids. One way that I can connect with them is by reading them a goddamn, like, toddler book. Bear feels scared. I mean, it's really silly, but whatever. It's like one thing I'm doing right, you know? So, anyway, I just can't wait till she's, like, out and on her own, being, like, the amazing hairstylist or sign language interpreter or some other non I don't know, I don't even know, whatever it is, but yeah. Anyway,